All right, so as promised, we're going to channel a little bit more into this Aquarius card regarding the new moon eclipse in Aries. We were talking about this energy here in the live stream, this energy of DNA activations, of memories or wisdom, ancient esoteric wisdom encoded within our DNA, activating and coming online and becoming available to the collective, to those within the collective who are a matching vibration to this energy specifically. I was also feeling this energy of our psychic gifts activating here. Telepathy, particularly telekinesis, is coming through, which is interesting for some. I think it's so interesting. I just talked about that telekinesis with somebody earlier, where they were wondering if they had been moving things interdimensionally. So that's funny that that's coming through right now. What else here? The pouring out of the water feels significant here. The water bearer. What is water? Water is intuition. Water is knowledge, right? This is Uranus energy. It's also Saturn energy, right? Because Saturn was the ruler of Aquarius before Uranus was discovered. Let's feel into this. Let's get another card here. Maybe that'll help us dig deeper into this. Got the 6th house routine, but isn't this interesting with the drawing here? This is the body. This is the mutations of the physical body. The mutations. I don't know if I want to say mutations of the DNA. I guess, because we have mutations, multiple mutations or slight changes that eventually add up to a transmutation, which is a complete metamorphosis. I've been reading about this actually in the Gene Keys lately, so this is interesting that this is coming up. See, there's the flower of life up here too. There's definitely this energy of, sorry, I'm still trying to figure out where my camera is and how to work with all of this, you guys. So thank you. I appreciate you working with me here. There's a powerful transmutation of the physical body. This is the prequel, if you will, to what we're going to be experiencing in 2027. This is the beginning of that shift, that DNA activation, that major mutation within the DNA that changes the whole game, that changes human beings, Homo sapiens or Homo sapiens into a whole different type of being. Spirit's saying really get good at self-care. Get good at taking care of the body. The more you take care of the body, the more the body's going to take care of you. The more you hydrate, the more sunlight you get, the more you move your body. Nourish your body. Pay attention to what your body is desiring. Pay attention to the cravings. And know the difference between the healthy and unhealthy cravings, right? That's the challenging part, I think, for a lot of us who've been so indoctrinated or almost like programmed, like in countries like America, where I live, where all the food is so toxic these days, and our brains have been rewired to crave these artificial sweeteners and chemicals that are like way more, like an artificial sweetener is like something like what, like 100 times more sweeter than sugar. So it's like this unnatural dopamine hit that we get from our food and stuff. So Spirit's saying detox, and this is something that I've been working on. Detox yourself from processed food if you can. Get your nervous system regulated. Get all the systems of your body as regulated as you can, because that's going to be a huge help as we're moving forward in these energies here. And then you'll be able to differentiate what you're craving, right? What your body is actually needing. We have the lunar eclipse here, change. And we just had the lunar eclipse right before this solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Virgo. So Spirit's saying this change was initiated during that eclipse. And there's going to be another powerful surge of this energy in September when we have the next set of eclipses. And those are all going to be Virgo Pisces. Both of those are going to be Virgo Pisces axis eclipses. So it's like this solar eclipse stands alone this year as that Aries energy. I think that's actually completing the Aries Libra axis eclipses. Don't quote me on that. I'm not going to look it up right now. If not, it's coming close to. All right. That's powerful in its own right. It's bringing through this energy, this initiating energy. But this Virgo Pisces axis, these are the energies that are really bringing through the change. It's like the Aries eclipse is helping to initiate it, but they're really bringing it through these Pisces Virgo eclipses here. Particularly the lunar eclipse in Pisces that we're going to have in September. This change, like we said, this change, this is an ongoing, this is the beginning and real initiation of this DNA alteration, transmutation in 2027 that's been foretold. We're going to see it continuing to develop through the moon cycles. Ooh, this is interesting. Not just the eclipses, but the moon cycles in general. There's going to be continuing shifts and adaptations here where this energy is channeled through. We got Mercury retrograde and Venus, all right? And Mercury and Venus are both in retrograde currently during this eclipse season, this beginning of eclipse season. So that's really interesting. So Spirit's saying like these changes are also occurring. Venus and Mercury are bringing these through right now. And all the planets in their retrograde motion are going to be, it's like in their forward motion, they're going to be initiating some of these changes. In their retrograde motion, they're going to be helping us to integrate them. And that's when the major shifting happens. And it's going to be codes related to the type of planet. So Venus is going to be heart codes, right? Mercury retrograde is going to be a mental codes for the mind. Activating the higher mind. Uranus is going to be helping with that, right? Mars is going to be those more active codes. Those codes within the solar plexus, particularly, right? Those codes, the will, the ambition, the drive, the motivation, the masculine energetic codes. Anything else here? We talked about the Mercury and Venus going retrograde together, the balancing the mind-heart coherence that was being created here. And this is where the heart overpowers the mind, I feel like, because you notice this is Mercury retrograde, but Venus direct in this card, we'll say. So the heart reprogramming the mind. We got the South Node. I just keep hearing metamorphosis. This is where the karma is being released. The karma is being cleared from the DNA. We hold karma within our DNA. We have Pluto transformation on the bottom of the deck, card 11, with the North Node, and then Saturn truth under that. So we hold the karma within the DNA, the collective karma. So that's being cleared from our DNA. That's a process that's beginning right now as well. And this is interesting because I channeled a little while ago, collective karma releasing. Now this is the process of that on a cellular level. That process of transformation, of transmutation with Pluto here. As this karma is being released, we are going through, it's dragging us down into the underworld, right? The underworld of our being. Our shadow. But it's like, look at this card. It's the cosmos, right? It's the entire galaxy in this card here. What's going on? This says like cosmic ripples throughout the universe, throughout the multiverse. It's like, I'm almost seeing it's like the collective shadow being activated and then almost like imploding on itself. And then out of that, the new human is birthed. The new earth is birthed. I just heard the whole cosmos is holding its breath. All eyes are on us right now. And then that Saturn energy coming through again. We have Saturn in Aries as well as Neptune this year. Both shifting into Aries. There's a greater truth being revealed here. And a greater cosmic truth and a greater cosmic responsibility is what it feels like. Integration of a really powerful lesson. Ooh, this is the lesson, the ultimate lesson that we came here to learn through the experience of being human. I'm not meant to share what the lesson is. I don't think it's something that can be shared in words. It's beyond words. But that's what's crystallizing here. This is what we're achieving as we move into the next phase of our evolution. And this is crazy. Right after I said that, I noticed there's actually a face. Do you see the face? Pluto's face here within this card. And here as well. It's like out of the chaos forms the picture. The chaos takes form. It's like everything, the wisdom crystallizes. And suddenly we're able to, it's like, it's the energy of knowing God, right? Like at first this just looked like chaos. It looked like space. And now we can see the God within it, the Godhead. It's knowing God. That was the lesson. That was what we came here to do, was to truly know God by forgetting God and remembering again. Whew. All right, that's it, I think. If you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and check out the live stream that this came from. This was there were messages coming through at the end, but I was interrupted, so I had to end the stream. It was a great stream, though. They all are. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. There's lots more where this came from. We live stream every Wednesday at 2 p.m. And I throw all kinds of other videos up for you guys. Astrology, tarot, esoteric topic and spiritual topics, all different kinds of stuff. It's kind of like an all-you-can-eat ascension and spiritual growth and exploration buffet here. All right. We'd love to have you at our table. I'll talk to you all soon.